My love is like a storybook story, but it's as real as the feelings I feel. My love is like a storybook story.
With an acting career spanning more than 64 years, Mr. Clyde Revill. With approximately 400 roles in film, cartoon, and video games, Mr. Jim Cummings. A mainstay on Saturday morning cartoons, Ms. Veronica Taylor. No stranger to stage, TV, nor the big screen, Mr. Snyder. Both an animator and a voice actor, Mr. C. Martin Croker. Whether it be monsters, aliens, or zombies, Mr. Mark Dodson. An actor, writer, and an artist, Mr. Rikki Simmons. This is a truncated version of The Princess Bride. Since we have 1 hour to do the whole script, we have deleted a lot of scenes and parts of scenes. So please bear with us. Most of you already know the script. So just have fun as we completely screw this up. All right?
They'll have a radio to the stage, maybe?
Yeah, I told them it was a very cold week, which makes it more interesting and more fun as you guys flub your lines. Now, they will ad-lib this, and they may even create a few new voices for us. We'll see.
We will.
Okay, the first assignments. Clyde, will you be the narrator and the grandfather? Veronica, please take Princess Buttercup. Jim Cummings, would you be Wesley?
Yes. Do we have pencils? Does anybody have any pencils? How about backstage? Because I already forgot my name, much less who I'm playing. So that's not a good sign, right? I could be wrong.
Stage hands, volunteers, we need some pens and pencils up here on the stage, please.
Or you could, throw pencils, underwear. I don't know.
Let's see, Mark, would you be company?
Yes, but you can make damn fine soup.
You'll get your pencils back at the end of the show.
These aren't pennies. It's an actual pen.
Who's got this one? Whose pencil?
At the end of the show, we'll bring them back to the front. You can claim your writing utensils at that time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, I'll look at that. I have Viva Florida. Who's responsible for this?
Okay, so Clyde is grandfather and narrator, Veronica's Buttercup, Jim is Wesley, Mark is Humperdinck, Clay is Benzini, Dana Inigo, Rikki Physique.
What?
Pheasant.
Are you saying F?
Yes. F-E-Z-Z-I-K.
And how far are we
Do
coming?
we know how long we're reading, or is that?
I think we'll get to about page 6.
Scene 10.
No, I mean, as these voices, are we switching off, or?
We're going to switch off on scene 10.
Okay, so up to
scene
page
10.
8.
Okay, 8, thank you.
If you're reading along in your hymnals.
Okay, top 10. Great, thank you.
I can't take it.
Okay, Clyde is narrator and the grandfather. Veronica is Buttercup, Jim is Wesley, Mark is Humperdinck, Clay is Benzini, Dana is Inigo, and Rikki, you're Pheasant.
And now,
How are we doing so far?
And then you're going to do grandfather.
And on behalf of myself and my fellow thespians, we who are about to Tourette salute you, and I apologize in advance for at least me.
Okay, and also, as you now have your assignments, please pick a voice from your bowl.
I love these bowls.
Don't say good.
Do we say who we're doing it as, or do we just do a voice?
Well, no, a voice from your bowl. So you pick a voice from the bowl.
Right, we don't have to announce what it is, we just...
No, you just do it and let them guess.
Listen, as long as no one's recording this,
Right.
we'll be fine.
Okay, this is awesome.
So you want me to
Okay, go ahead.
from the top here?
Yes.
Okay. Act 1, Scene 1. Buttercup's farm. Buttercup holds the reins of her horse, while in the background, Wesley, in the stable doorway, looks at her.
Far boy, polish my horse's saddle. I want you to see, no, actually, I want to see my face shining in it by morning.
As you wish. As you wish was all he ever said to her.
Far boy, fill these water, please.
As you wish.
I heard you the first time.
That day, she was amazed to discover when he was saying, as you wish, what he meant was, I love you. And even more amazing was the day she realized she truly loved him back.
Far boy, fetch me that picture.
As you wish. Into the kids' room. Wesley had no money for marriage, so he packed his few belongings and left the farm to seek his fortune across the sea.
I fear I'll never see you again.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Of course you will.
But what if something happens to you?
Here it is now. I will bounce back to you.
I know that, but what I'm saying is, how can you be sure?
Are you kidding me? This is true love. You think this happens every day? Wesley didn't reach his destination. His ship was attacked by the dread pirate Roberts, who never left captives alive. When Buttercup got the news that Wesley had been murdered, she went to her room and shut the door. And for days, she neither slept nor ate.
I will never love again.
Dear friend. 5 years later, the main square of Florin City was filled as never before to hear the announcement of the great Prince Humperdinck's bride-to-be.
My people, a month from now, our country will have its 500th anniversary. On that sundown, I shall marry a lady who was once a commoner like yourselves. But perhaps you will not find her common now. Would you like to meet her?
Buttercup's emptiness consumed her. Although the law of the land gave Humperdinck the right to choose his bride, she did not love him. Despite Humperdinck's reassurance that she should grow to love him, the only joy she found was in her daily ride.
A word, my lady. We are but poor, lost circus performers. Is there a village nearby?
There's nothing nearby, not for miles.
Oh, do tell. Then there will be no one to hear you scream. suspect, the Gilderians, who have abducted his love. When he finds her body dead on the Gilder frontier, his suspicions will be totally confirmed.
You never said anything about killing anyone!
Look, I hired you to help me start a war, okay? That's a prestigious line of work with a long and glorious tradition. Get it?
I don't think it's right. Killing an innocent girl.
Am I going mad? Or did the word think escape your lips? You were not hired for your damn brains, you Hippocratic landmass. Yeah, I agree with President. Oh, the sod has spoken. What happens to her is not truly your concern. I will kill her. And remember this. Never forget this. When I found you, you were so slobbering drunk you couldn't buy brandy. And you, friendless, brainless, helpless, hopeless, you want me to send you back to where you were? Unemployed in Iceland? Greenland? I get those mixed up. And Fazzini, he cared for us.
Fuzz. I think he likes to scream at us.
And property he means no harm.
He really short on charm.
Huh? You got a great gift for rhyme.
Yes, some of the
Alright, advance that crap. Professor, are there rocks ahead?
If there are, we'll be all dead.
Alright, no more rhymes now, I mean it.
Anybody want peanut?
Go in, get after her. Better skip the page. I skipped the page. Help if I'd seen the movie. Who reached the cliffs by dawn? Yes. Why are you doing that? Shh. I'm making sure nobody's following us. Come on. That'd be inconceivable.
Despite what you think, you will be caught. And when you are, the prince will see you all hanged.
Of all the necks on this boat, Highness, the one that you should be worrying about is your own. I stop doing that. We can all relax. It's almost over. You're sure nobody's following us? Yeah. As I told you, be absolutely, totally, and in all other ways inconceivable. No one in Gilder knows what we've done, and no one in Florin could have gotten here so fast. So, I'm just curious. What do you ask? No reason in particular. I just happen to look behind us and something is there. What? It's probably some, local fisherman out for a pleasure cruise at night. He likes eels. They're in the water. Go in. Get after her. I don't swim.
I only dog paddle like a puppy.
Here, laughed. You know what that sound is, Highness? Those are the shrieking eels. If you doubt me, just wait. They always grow louder when they're about to feed on human flesh. So if you swim back now, I promise, no harm will come to you. I doubt you'll get such an offer from the eels. Yeah, eel politics. Put her down. Just put her down. I hate to be the guy to say this, but I think he's getting close. It's no concern of ours. Sail on. I suppose you think you're brave now, don't you?
Only compared to some. She sure told him.
Okay, we're going to change voices now. Rikki, can you be the narrator, which will be the scene entrances and whatnot? Clyde, will you be Inigo? Jim Benzini, Veronica, Pheasant.
Pheasant? Okay.
Jim, will you be Benzini? Yes. And Clay, would you be the man in black?
Man in black?
The man in black.
Man in black.
And Mark, will you be Buttercup? Dana, would you be Humperdinck? Jim, I'm going to give you another part. Would you be Count Rugen? And Veronica, another part. Would you be the albino?
The albino.
So 2 different voices for each one of those, please.
Okay.
We're going to where?
We're going to start at the top of page 8, C10.
Yes.
We go till.
And we're going to go until C24.
Who's the second one?
Let's see, Jim's got Mazzini and Rugen.
Yeah, I kept that.
What's the number on the page?
I do not see the albino.
I don't see Ruben. Oh, wait, so.
Okay.
Ruben, how far, what page should we go to?
So I'm looking up.
24 is on page 29.
29.
Oh, all right.
This is how professional voiceover actors do.
This is how full readings go.
I just want to see you now.
You'll be Peter. Okay, top of page 8, C10.
That's what I meant to say, yeah.
Right. 8. Page 8.
Okay, well, so,
Let's
okay.
start.
So now, we're going to narrate in, are you going to read exposition?
You want me to?
Or stage?
No, actually,
What are we doing?
Rikki.
How are we doing?
Ricky's the narrator.
Rikki
Is
does that.
it? Oh, okay, good.
Do you mean the character, the narrator, or do you mean the scene instructions?
The scene instructions.
Okay. That's more work. I'll do that though.
Do it with
I
character.
thought I had it off because I noticed there's actually nothing that says narrator anywhere in this section.
Yeah.
It's a challenge.
You tricked me. Shall I begin?
And everybody pick a voice for your goal before you start.
Oh, yes, I think.
So you need a new voice.
Okay. Okay.
2 of you need 2 new voices.
I'm an albino. It's not far from where I am anyway. It's my real voice.
No, it's too big. It's too big.
Speech.
Okay, so who starts? Anybody?
Hey, Rikki.
I don't care.
Rikki
Oh,
starts.
no, just go.
You were supposed to be this colossus. You were this great legendary thing. And yet he gains.
Well, I'm carrying 3 people, and he's got only himself.
Did I make it clear that your job is at stake?
Stedwick makes it to the top, Bazzini leaps off, takes out a knife, and cuts the rope.
He didn't fall? Inconceivable! Keeps using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. My God! He's climbing. Well, whoever he is, he's obviously seen us with the princess. And must therefore die. You, Caliha! We'll head straight for the Gilder Frontier. Catch up when he's dead. If he falls, fine. If not, the sword. I want to duel him left-handed. Nobody likes a show-off. You know what a hurry we're in. Well, it's the only way I can be best satisfied. If I use my right, over too quickly. Oh, that's true. Have a joy.
You be careful. People in masks cannot be trusted.
I'm waiting.
So am I.
Fezzik nods, hurrying after Bazzini. The man in black climbs on. Indigo watches.
Hello there. Slow going.
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but this ain't as easy as it looks, so I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't distract me.
Sorry.
Thanks.
Inigo draws his sword and loosens up with a few perfect thrusts.
suppose you could speed things up.
If you're in a hurry, you could lower a rope or a tree branch or, find something, useful to do.
I could do that. In fact, I've got the rope right here. But I do not think that you will accept my help, since I am only waiting to round to kill you.
That does put a damper on our relationship.
But I promise, I will not kill you until you reach the top.
Oh, yeah, hey, that's comforting, like, but I'm afraid you're still gonna have to wait.
I hate waiting. I could give you my word as a Spaniard.
I've known too many Spaniards.
You don't know any way you'll trust me?
Nothing coming to mind.
Swear on the soul of my father, Domingo Montoya, you will fetch the top alive.
Yeah, just throw me the rope.
So check this out. Inigo hurls a small coil of rope. The man in black raises the cliff top, and he pulls out his sword thing.
Hey, thanks.
We'll wait until you're ready.
Okay, thanks.
I do not mean to pry, but don't you by any chance have to have 6 fingers on your right hand?
Well, ain't everybody? Do you always begin conversations this way?
My father was slaughtered by a 6-fingered man. He was a great sword maker, my father, and when the 6-fingered man appeared and requested a special sword, my father took the job. He slaved a year before he was done.
He hands his sword to the man in black.
Wow, I've never seen a sword like this.
The 6-fingered man returned and demanded it, but at 1/10 his promised price. My father refused without a word. The 6-fingered man slashed him through the heart. I loved my father, so naturally challenged his murderer to a duel. I failed. The 6-fingered man did leave me alive with the 6-fingered sword, but he gave me these.
He touches his scar like this.
So, you remember this, right? Like, how old were you?
I was 11.
When I was strong enough, I dedicated my life to studying the art of fencing. So the next time we meet, I will not fail. I will go up to the 6-fingered man and say, hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
So, you're like saying you've done nothing but study swordplay?
More pursuit than study lately. You see, I cannot find him. It's been 20 years now. I'm starting to lose confidence. I just work for Pensacon to pay the bills. There's a lot of money in revenge.
Well, I, for one, certainly hope you find him someday.
You are ready then?
Even if I'm not, you've been more than fair.
You seem a decent fellow. I hate to kill you.
I am a decent fellow, and you too, so, I'm really looking forward to dying today.
Begin!
And what we are starting now is one of the 2 real sword fights.
Wonderful!
Oh, hey, thanks. I worked hard to become so, But, I admit it, you're better than I am.
Then why are you smiling?
Oh, yeah, and I'm, why are you smiling?
And what is that?
I ain't left-handed.
And he throws the 6-fingered sword into the right hand, and the tide of the battle turns all crazy like.
You are amazing.
Hey, I ought to be after 20 years.
There's something I
do tell.
I'm not left-handed.
And now he changes the hand, and at last the battle is fully joined.
Who are you?
I am no one of consequence.
I must know.
Yeah, well, you're used to disappointment, Jack.
The six-fingered sword is sent flying from Inigo's grip. He drops it to his knees. No, he drops it to his knees. Wow, that's even better.
Kill me, Rikki!
I would as soon destroy a stained glass window as an artist like yourself. However, I can't have you following me either.
He dunks Inigo's head with a heavy sword handle. Inigo pinches forward, sort of unconscious-like he's sleeping like a little baby or something.
Hey, you gotta know, I do hold you in the highest respect here.
Exterior mountain path, day, light in the daytime. Vizzini stares out at the man in black running below.
Inconceivable! Give up to me. Catch up with us, quickly.
What do I do?
Finish him! Your way!
Oh, good. My way. Thank you, Vizzini. Which way is my way?
Just pick up one of those rocks. Get behind the boulder. And in a few minutes, the man in black will come running around the bend. The minute his head is in view, hit it with the rock!
Vizzini and Buttercup, hurry away.
My way is not very sportsmanlike.
Yes, but I get to win that way.
He grabs one of the rocks and shatters it inches in front of the man in black. Fezzik picks up another rock, and get this, and holds it lightly
It's
like
because
a baby.
I'm so strong, right? I did that on purpose. I don't have to miss.
Yeah, I get that. So, what happens now?
Well, we face each other as God intended. Not that I believe in God necessarily, but I'm saying sportsmanlike. No tricks, no weapons, skill against skill alone.
Oh, so you mean you'll put down your rock, and I'll put down my sword, and we'll try to kill each other like, civilized people, right?
Well, I could kill you now.
Yeah, frankly, I think the odds are slightly in your favor at hand fighting.
It's because I'm so big, but it's not my fault, being the biggest and the strongest. I don't even exercise.
He flips the rock away. The man in black dives underneath. Wait, the man in black dives at Fezzik's chest. Okay, that's what it says. And in general, makes any number of terrific wrestling moves, which are pretty exciting. I drew some pictures, but I can't show you. Fezzik just stands there, kind of taking in the scenery.
Hey, look, are you just fiddling around with me here, or what?
No, I just want you to feel that you're doing well. I hate for people to die embarrassed.
Fezzik reaches for the man in black, who drops to his knees, spins loose, and slips between the giant's legs.
Oh, you're quick.
Yeah, and a good thing, too.
Why do you wear a mask? Were you burned by acid or something like that?
Yeah, what, like Phantom of the Opera? No. Yeah, it's just that they're terribly comfortable. I think that everybody will be wearing them, sometime, futuristically.
The man in black jumps for Fezzik's back, arms locked across Fezzik. Oh, Fezzik's windpipe. That's in his throat. The man in black increases the pressure. Fezzik goes to the earth and lies still.
And I don't envy the headache you're gonna have when you wake up, but in the meantime, rest well and dream of large women.
Scene deleted. Deleted the scene. Okay. Exterior mountain peak day. Vizzini holds a knife at Buttercup's throat, which is a very pretty throat because she's a lady. She is blindfolded. A picnic spread is laid out with 2 large goblets and a small leather wine container. The man in black comes running around the path.
So, it is down to you, and it is down to me. If you wish, hot dad, by all means, keep moving forward.
yeah, let me explain.
There's nothing to explain. You're trying to kidnap what I've rightfully stolen.
Perhaps an arrangement can be reached here.
There will be no arrangement, and you're killing her.
Well, like if there's no arrangement, then, we're like at an impasse.
I'm afraid so. I can't compete with you physically. And you're no match for my brains.
Yeah, you're that smart?
I'm laughing. Let me put it this way. Have you ever heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates?
No, wait. Yeah.
Morons.
Yeah, really? Yeah. Well, in that case, I challenge you to a battle of wits.
For the princess!
The man in black nods.
Yeah, I'm nodding.
Another nod.
I accept.
All right, well, then break out the light beer.
As Vizzini fills the goblets with dark red liquid, the man in black pulls a small packet from his clothing, which are kind of lumpy and, squishy, which is the style at the time, and hands it to Vizzini.
Hey, take a whiff of this action. Yeah, but don't touch it. Yeah,
I smell nothing.
What you do not smell is called iocane powder. That's how it's spelled. It's odorless, tasteless, it dissolves instantly in liquid, and is among the more deadlier poisons known to man.
The man in black takes the goblets, turns his back. A moment later, he turns again, which is the opposite direction he was at before because he's turning. And a little shell game maneuver puts one glass in front of Vizzini and the other in front of himself.
Where's the poison?
But it's so simple. All I have to do is divine from what I know of you. Are you the sort of man who would put the poison into his own goblet or his enemies? Now, a clever man would put the poison into his own goblet because he would know that only a great fool would reach for what he was given. But I'm not a great fool, so I could clearly not choose the wine in front of you. God, I'm confusing myself, but you must have known I was not a great fool. Pretty good one. You would have counted on it, so I could clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
So what's your decision?
I haven't made it remotely and read the line right. Because iocane comes from Australia, down under. As everyone knows, and Australia is entirely peopled with criminals. And criminals are used to having people not trust them, as you are not trusted by me, so ergo and hence, I can clearly not choose the wine in front of you.
Yeah, truly, you have an intellect that's like, dizzying.
Oh, wait till I get going. Oh, hell, where was I?
Argentina?
Yes,
No, Australia.
And you must have suspected I would have known the powder's origin. So, I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
You're just stalling now.
Oh, you'd like to think that, wouldn't you? You've beaten my giant, which means you're exceptionally strong. So you could have put the poison in your own goblet, trusting on your own strength to save you. So I could clearly not choose the wine in front of you, but you've also bested my Spaniard, thank God for these essays, which means you must have studied, and in studying, you must have learned that man is mortal. So you would have put the poison pushing as far from yourself as possible. God, this is a long speech. So I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me again some more.
Hey, Wendy, you're just trying to, like, trick me into giving away something here. So, I'm on to you, and it ain't gonna work.
Oh, it has worked. You've given me everything. I know where the poison is.
Yeah. Just make your choice.
Oh, I will. And I choose... What in the world could that be?
Wait, what, where? I don't see nothing.
Vizzini switches the goblets while the man in black has his head turned.
Oh, well, I could have sworn that I saw something. No matter.
The man in black turns to face him again.
Hey, what's so funny?
Well, I'll tell you in a minute. First, let's drink. Me from my glass, and you from yours.
Vizzini allows the man in black to drink first. Then he swallows his wine.
You guessed wrong. Yay.
I'm laughing again. You only think I guessed wrong, but that's what's so funny. You see, I switched glasses. When your back was turned, you fool, you fell victim to one of the classic blunders. The most famous is, never get involved in a land war in Asia. But only slightly less well known is this. Never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line. Oh my.
He falls over dead and gets a great applause from the audience. The audience then laughs at that line. The man in black takes the blindfold and bindings off Buttercup.
I am no one to be trifled with. That is all you ever need know.
To think, all that time, it was your cup that was poisoned.
Yeah, they were both poisoned. I spent the last few years, building up an immunity to iocane powder.
If you release me, whatever you ask for ransom, you'll get it, I promise you.
And what's that worth? You're the promise of a woman? You're too funny, Your Highness.
I was giving you a chance, that no matter where you take me, there's no greater honor than Prince Humperdinck. He can track a falcon on a cloudy day. He can find you.
Gee. So you think your dearest love's gonna find you?
Wait. I never said he was my dearest love. And yes, he will save me. That I know.
So, you admit to me you do not love your fiancé?
He knows I do not love him.
Modern relationships are not capable of love, is what you mean.
I've loved more deeply than a killer like yourself could ever dream.
And the man in black cocks back his fist. Buttercup flinches. She flinches and does not agree. And I just give up. Just go for it.
That was a mere warning, Your Highness. The next time my hand flies on its own. For where I come from, there are, penalties like when a woman lies.
I know who you are. Your cruelty reveals everything. You're the dreaded pirate Roberts. Admit it.
I know that guy, but, wait, he's me. Yeah, with pride. What can I do you for?
You and I slowly cut into 1,000 pieces.
Yeah, hardly complimentary, Your Highness. But why loose your venom on, like little old me here?
You killed my love.
All things are possible. I kill a lot of people. So, who was this love of yours? Like another prince? A farm boy out there. Yeah, poor and perfect. Yeah, like with eyes like the sea after a storm or some poetic crap.
Nothing you can say will upset me.
Well, he died well, so that should please you. No bribing attempts or blubbering. He simply said, please, please, I so want to live. Yeah, it was the please that caught my memory, because, I asked him what was so important for him, to want to keep on living like that. So, true love is what he replied. And then he spoke of this girl of surpassing beauty and faithfulness, and, I can only assume he meant you, but, you should bless me for destroying him before he, found out, what you really are.
And what am I?
Well, faithfulness he talked of, madam. Your enduring faithfulness. Now tell me truly, when you found out he was gone, did you, get engaged to your prince that same hour, or did you, wait a whole week out of respect for the dead?
You mocked me once, never do it again. I died that day.
Something catches the man in black's attention. The dust cloud caused by Humperdinck's horses is rising up into the sky, all fluffy and pretty like. Buttercup. She pushed it. I was going to say punching, but it's probably more dramatic to a punch, but I'm going to go ahead and push. I like punch. Yeah, okay. She punch pushes him with all the strength she has.
You can die too for all I care.
Yeah, okay. As you wish.
Sweet Wesley, what have I done?
A moment a moment later, she too is falling, spinning and twisting and kind of spinny twisty and twisty spinny, crashing and torn, cartwheeling down, joining the flugy and the sloopadoo, she back. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Go ahead.
Where are we? 15, page 23.
It's right here.
Oh.
I'm still dead.
Wesley slowly forces his body into motion and crawls slowly towards Buttercup.
Can you move now?
Okay.
Move! You're alive if you want. I can fly.
Clay, go ahead and continue with Wesley.
I'm Wesley now?
You're Wesley now.
Oh,
He's never seen the movie, he has no.
Yeah, the man in black is Wesley.
Yes.
Well, by the way.
Sorry about that.
So where are we on?
We're at 15.
The man in black used to be Johnny Cash.
So, can you move it all?
What? Yes? Then. Now I'm lost.
You're alive.
You were dead.
Yeah, but now I'm not.
I think you are.
Yeah, well,
I will never doubt it again.
I told you I would always come for you. Why did you not wait for me?
Well, you were dead.
Oh, okay, I got it. Well, these things happen. Nothing's permanent.
Not even that. I'll never doubt again.
And there'll never be a need, neither. This is a one-time gig.
Wesley glances up to see Humperdinck, that's a funny name,
Your pig fiance is too late. A few more steps and we'll be safe in the fire swamp.
We'll never survive.
Yeah, it's 2 words you don't hear that often. Nonsense. You're only saying that because no one ever has.
Exterior, the fire swamp day. It really doesn't look any worse than any other moist, sulfurous, infernal horror that you might run across. Like, some people you've known in life, perhaps. Maybe your accountant, maybe your mother-in-law. A popping sound. Wesley pulls Buttercup aside to safety as a great spun? Spun of flame shoots up. I don't like that word.
Yeah, well, I gotta say one thing. The fire swamp sure does keep you on your toes. This'll all soon be but a happy memory because Robert's ship Revenge is anchored at the far end, and I, as you know, am Roberts.
What? How is that possible? Since he's been rotting 20 years, you only left me 5 years ago.
Yeah, no, I'm rotten in math, but I myself am often surprised at life's little quirks. For you see, what I told you before about saying please was true. It intrigued Roberts, as did my descriptions of your beauty. Finally, Roberts decided something. He said, "Okay, Wesley, I've never had a valet, so you can try it for tonight. It'll most likely kill you in the morning." So there. 3 years ago he said that. 3 years. Yeah, it was 3 years, yeah. That's what he said, for 3 years. And good night, Wesley. Good work. Sleep well. It'll most likely kill you in the morning. It makes total sense. It was a fine time for me. I was learning to fence, to fight, anything anyone would teach me. And Roberts and I eventually became friends. And then, it happened.
What? Go on.
Well, you see, Roberts had grown so rich, he wanted to retire. So, he took me to his cabin, and he told me his secret. "I am not the dread pirate Roberts," he said. "Like, my name is Ryan. I inherited this ship from the previous dread pirate Roberts, just as you will inherit it from me now. The man I inherited it from was not the real dread pirate Roberts neither. His name was Cumberbund. He's playing Dr. Strange, I hear. So the real Roberts has been retired 15 years and living like a king in Patagonia. Say that 3 times fast. Then he explained the name was the important thing for inspiring the necessary fear, you see. You see, no one would surrender to the dread pirate Roberts Wesley. It's like Will Wheaton. So, we sailed ashore, took on an entirely new crew, and he stayed aboard for a while as the first mate, all the time calling me Roberts. Once the crew believed, he left the ship, and I have been Roberts ever since. Except now that we're together, I'll like retire and hand the name over to someone else. So, is that clear? Like clear as mud?
Exterior, edge of the fire swamp, day. Buttercup and Wesley leave the fire swamp. Jumping. Pumpernickel, Rugen, and the 3 warriors appear on horseback, armed and ready.
Surrender.
You mean you wish to surrender to me? Very well then, I accept.
Well, I gave you 4 marks for bravery. Don't make yourself a fool.
I say death first.
Will you promise not to hurt him? What was that?
must get you to your ship.
We are men of action. Lies do not become us.
Well spoken, sir. What is it?
Hey, I can't help but notice you you got 6 fingers on your right hand there. Did you know that?
No, I don't.
This guy was looking for you earlier.
I'm lucky to have an opposable thumb.
Yeah, back on page 18.
Count Rugen clubs Wesley across the face, all hard like what? Pit interior, pit of despair. It's really dark and scary. Wesley lies in the center of the cage, chained and helpless. The albino silently enters the pit, carrying a tray of food and medication.
Hey, where am I?
The pit of despair. Don't even think. Don't even think about trying to escape. The chains are far too thick, and don't dream of being rescued either. The only way in is secret, and only the prince, the count, and I know how to get in and out.
Jeez, a bummer. So, I'm here till I die?
Till they kill you, yeah.
Jeez, then why even bother curing me?
The prince and the count always insist on everyone being healthy before they're broken.
Yeah, but meds are expensive and, if it's torture, then, I can cope with torture. So, you don't believe me?
Well, you survived the fire swamp. You must be very brave. But nobody withstands the machine.
And I have to interrupt here because we are now out of time. I know. I would love to hear the rest of this, as would you. Just a few announcements here for our actors. Thank you. Thank you so much.
My love is like a storybook story, but it's as real as the feelings I feel. My love is like a storybook story, but it's as real as the feelings I feel. It's as real as the feelings I feel.